Here again?
Yeah.
Oh well. Hello and welcome to, well, snowy Copenhagen. It's pretty cold outside now here at, what have we got? Is it like December? No, March? Good thing for you, we have coffee and board games. So let's get right into this month's board games that you can enjoy. First of all, Brewing USA. It's a game about building breweries, craft breweries in the States, and it's with real, what do you call it, caps?
Bottle caps, yes.
It's very rare caps, you know. And you make stuff with cards and grain and everything. I haven't tried it, as you can tell, but I'm looking forward to.
We also have one day dungeon about building a dungeon and, well, killing people.
And I think it plays very fast, like in 10 minutes.
Ooh,
or something.
Nice.
We have here Mask of Maui, which is the follow-up to the very overlooked game Mask of Anubis, where, yes, this has this literally crazy mask where you put in like your phone and someone is holding it and you can see like a 3D universe and you're trying to tell the others what's going on. It is weird, but it's also very, very fun. You should try it out if you can like put the mask together, which is quite hard.
We also got Dirk Gently's Everything is Connected game in the... Yeah.
Did you see the series?
No, I read the books.
Oh, it's silly, but silly fun. Perhaps the game is as well. Then we have the Witches of the Revolution, where you are a witch and you're trying to be very witch about it. Okay, this just came in, so I haven't tried.
And about helping the American Revolution.
Being a witch.
Yes. Then we have Tiffin about being a double boiler. That is, you bring food from somewhere in India to somewhere else in India.
Somebody needs to do it. We have Skralde-Elgen Elvin, the moose Elvin, who likes so annoyed that there's trash in the wood, so he goes around collecting it. This is for like what I would say deep strategy from 15 plus years up. It's gonna take a few hours to play. No, it's a lie. It's a kid's game.
Then we have Marrying Mr. Darcy, in which the goal of the game is to avoid being an old maid.
Nobody wants to marry an old maid.
No, well, but if you are, yeah,
or man-made.
most people want to marry Mr. Darcy except his sister because his sister.
What if he's old? Is there an old version of Mr. Darcy?
Nope.
There's a little bit of like sexism, isn't it?
Very much.
Oh,
It's Jane
well,
Austen.
Yeah. Oh well. Then we have Ulen Ulla, which is in the same series as Alien. Elvin. Ulen Ulla is not so annoyed that there is trash in the forest. She's more about getting to know what it has of secrets. What secrets are in the forest. So she's ooling about, trying to figure it out.
Ooh. Then we have an expansion for the Voyages of Marco Polo, where you build houses in Venice and have options for yet another character or player. Yeah.
Does it add more complexity? It's quite a heavy game, Marco Polo.
Yeah. It looks like that. Yes.
Oh well, good for some, for me, for at least. I have no idea what's going on with this. It's called Street Kings, and I guess I'm reading the back. It's about underground racing. Yes.
Yeah. You build your car and you ride it.
Build car, ride the car. Yep, has to be tried.
Then we have this Troy, or perhaps Troyes, I don't know.
At last!
It is French.
Why have we not got this before?
It's about the life in some French city in the Middle Ages. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like dice. It was very popular like 5-6 years ago, and then I think it was out of print or something. Now it's back. It's really good if you're into like that Euro style games. Then we have. Did you like the castles of Mad King Ludwig, but you thought they were too small? Now there's like palaces of Mad King Ludwig.
Just one palace.
Just one palace, a big palace that you're trying to build together or something.
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
No, I just seen the video.
Okay, well, if you like castles of Mad King Ludwig, I think this is gonna be right up your alley.
Then we have, well, more of these crazy kings. Here we have Xi'an, the Terracotta Army, in which you are trying to get your little terracotta soldiers placed in this great area, and yeah, want to be in your color, and you need paint for that, and so It's a nice game.
Cozy. And we have Realm of Wonder, which is I think it's a Swedish design, and it's about a round world that you turn and explore.
In quite another alley, we have Pairs. We've had that before, but now we have it again. A special game with 55 cards, and yeah, you want to make pairs.
You're trying to make pairs that you can eat. Maybe not.
Well, could be.
Aeon's End. It's a cooperative deck building game, so the world has gone to shambles, it's been eaten, terrorized by demons, and now there's only one Gravehold city left, and you're defending it. Every single day you wake up, the demons are trying to kill you, and you're trying to defend the city, and if you succeed, then you'll live for one more day. It's fantastic world. It's really, really good cooperative deck building game. I tried it like a month ago, and I was super impressed. There's also some expansions that we're trying to get. And so if you're into deck building games, cooperative games, this is definitely one to look out for.
Ooh. Quite another kind of card game. The old Illuminati. Is this the Invoke version? I think it is. Yeah. Back in the days of horrible Steve Jackson designs. But it's a nice game.
What? That was really, really good game.
Yes.
Do not flaunt Steve Jackson like that way. Oh, well, some of them were bad. But not that one. Coaster Park is not a Steve Jackson game. It is a park game where you're building roller coasters. You're putting these meeples on them to see if they can roll away. Marbles. Yeah, sorry. Meeples, marbles. And they will probably roll away to all these far corners of the cafe, never to be found. But such is life down here.
Then we have the Innovation Deluxe, which is the new, it is the Asmodee version, which is the old version, but with new graphics and all the expansions. And it's heavy.
Ooh, nice. And we have Stuffed Fables from Platehat Games. It's, if you like Mice and Mystics, Mice and Mystics is like you're some mice that are going on an adventure. This is like your small teddy bears and stuff. You're defending. Look, you can be this like guy or this Lionel, the little bear, and all sorts of people. There's lots of meeples and the book of tales of where each is like a board that you play on with special rules. Ooh. Adventures in the bedroom. Well, not the naughty kind, but the like fable kind. I don't know what I'm saying. This, if you like Mice and Mystics, this is definitely up your alley.
Don't quite know what you're saying, but anyway, we have Dimension, which is yet another abstract game from Lauge Luchau, about stacking some marbles, more marbles. And yeah, and of course it's about being quick about it and not throwing them away.
Lauge is also designer of, what do you call this?
Uluru?
Uluru, yeah. We have here Open Sesame, which I don't know anything about, but the box is very square.
I think it's about being quick about opening this thing. We have Rory Story Cubes, which come in both this version with a big box, which will probably make a lot of noise if you shake it. Don't do that. And we have also a number of small boxes, and they are also usable within the Untold game, I think it is.
Roll dice, make up stories. It's actually one of the most sold games in the world, I've heard.
Ooh.
Then we have Oh My Goods with all the expansions. This is a Fister design, where you use the cards for several things. So it has like a small legacy chapter thing going on where you can play different scenarios. It's like the Longsdale in Revolt and Burn the Witches, stuff like that. No, Flucht nach Canyon Brook. Yeah, so that's it. If you like Fisters, this is for you.
Then we have something a bit heavier in some senses. Rising Sun.
Bam.
In a pseudo-Japanese world where you will have your little turtle.
Yeah, that's a little turtle, but that
is
not very little.
No, but because it has a castle on top, and you also have these weird monsters that you will employ to kill the others. And it's a nice game.
And it's by Eric Lang, who also made Viking hack and slash, battle rage battle stuff.
Blood Rage.
Blood Rage.
There is no Battle Rage.
And last thing, we got our own deck of cards. If you're a board game cafe or a card game cafe, you should definitely have your own deck of cards. These can now be bought for the mere sum of something. And look, then you can play and be all, oh look, I went to the Boston Cafe, I have these fancy cards. And I would say that there's 52 of them and 4 jokers.
Yes.
I don't know what the special rules are, but I think you just come up with some. Oh God, I'm tired now. That was really long.
It was.
Maybe we should just really rest a bit, Ole.
Good plan.
Whoa. Am I dreaming or something? I must be. Oh, Ole is still dreaming. Well, this gives us a wonderful opportunity to explain you this game of the month, which is called very vaguely When I Dream. So, When I Dream has these stars and stuff, and they're actually counting up points because you're trying to get points by being the dreamer. So you take turn being the dreamer. Right now, Ole is dreaming. As you can see, he's happy and smiling, all sleeping. And you're playing it all. Well, it's not a cooperative game. Everyone gets a role to play. You mix the cards depending on how many you are. You get a secret role that only you know. For example, I'm a fairy. Well, everybody knows that. And that means that I want to give Ole the right leads and make him guess these cards. These cards have different pictures, which are actually not relevant, but just pretty. And it has this word. So I'm trying to make Ole say this word, in this case, drum. As you can see, the cards can work in multiple ways depending on how they are placed. Well, now I just said the word, so I'll take another card. Anyway, what the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, I know what this is. Anyway, so I'm giving a lead, and it can't be the word on the card. So I can't say this, but I can say something else. And we have until the time goes out, and Ole is trying to guess as many as possible. So first I'll say round, and then another person, which is not me, who's probably playing also a fairy, will say time.
Ooh, clock.
That was, since the word was watch, it was not entirely correct. So we place it on the not correct side. Had he, for example, guessed correctly, it would be placed over here. And as the game goes on, cards will be placed on these 2 piles. And when the time is out, then we stop. That would be very simple and boring had it not be because there were also boogeymen. Boogeymen are trying to give him false leads, so he will guess falsely, or he will not guess the card. Because they get points on how many cards are over here. And then there are also the last row, which are Sandmen, which can't decide, so they want the parts to be evenly divided. Anyway, so when the time is out, Ole will try to tell what he dreamt, and he has to get all these cards right. The more he gets, if he gets them all right, he gets some extra points. And then the dreamer goes on to the next turn, which would be me. And when everybody has had a chance to dream, oh, wake up, Ole.
Oh.
Then the game is over. It's very simple. It can be played for up to 8 people, and it takes about 10, 15, 20 minutes, something.
Yeah, something like that.
So you can try it out all month for free in the Boston Cafe, where it will be just when you come in through the door at the Game of the Month section.
And we have it in 3 languages.
3. We have it in Danish, we have it in English, and
in German.
German! Well, there you go. Come to Denmark, all you Germans. We have When I Dream in German. So anyway, see you next month, and thanks for watching.